So, quick story time before we begin. Flashback to 2006, little Nate was just starting to get into football. Now, I was attracted to one specific team in the league, the San Diego Chargers, not the least because of their snazzy lightning bolt logo. And they were good. Really, really good. Like 14-2, prohibitive favorite to win the Super Bowl good. I was entranced. However, that playoffs, little Nate got the biggest shock of his sporting life.
Brady throws in, he's intercepted for the third time, and the ball comes out.
And that, my friends, is why you never root for the Chargers, because they will bring you nothing but misery.
So after this, they fire Coach Marty Schottenheimer for Norv Turner, which is strange when Schottenheimer is coming off of this season and has this record, and Turner's career record to this point is this. So after another promising season in 2007 that fell apart after quarterback Phillip Rivers tore his ACL, the Chargers in 2008 fell to 8-8, just barely scraping into the playoffs. But things were looking up the next year in 2009, and after a disappointing 2-3 start, the Chargers, led by a transcendent Phillip Rivers, started winning, and they didn't stop. They won 11 straight games. This was their year. In their first playoff game, they played the Jets, led by a stifling defense and the Sanchez of butt fumble fame. It would be tough, but Chargers had good luck in tight games that year, and they had one of the best kickers in the league, so they could probably pull one out if it was a close game. Well, this happened. Now, coming into 2010, I felt optimistic, and why wouldn't you? They still had a solid roster, and they could put up some real numbers. And yeah, they did. In terms of the whole league, they rated number 1 in offense and defense, but ended up missing the playoffs. Why? It's probably because, unlike their other units, their special teams was ranked 32nd. The Chargers slipped again a few years later in 2012, finishing 7-9 and with a losing record for the first time in a decade. The die was cast. Norv Turner and GM AJ Smith were fired, leaving a team in almost universally worse shape than when he started. The team bounced around a few more losing seasons before finally settling into 2017 with a 9-7 record, where things are starting to look up.
And there you have it. An abridged history of the Chargers, a franchise full of squandered potential, terrible decisions, and much more. Now, what advice would I give to a prospective Chargers fan? I think I would tell them, no. Don't.